turns out to be the craziest staffer, can we follow them around with the Howard 100, the Howard camera, the Howard TV camera, because I want to watch them all day.
Well, then I know it's not me, because that would be really boring.
You're never boring, my dear. Tommy, go ahead and Malden.
Hey now, Howard.
Hey now.
We know who the crazy one's going to be, that Langford guy. I want him to go to jail.
Jail, we're going to lock him up.
Or Bellevue, one or the other.
Now, let's get to this thing already.
Well, we got to do our betting. Do you want to bet on the order, like who gets closest to the order?
Based on everything I know, and Gary, you should come in for this.
Because I'll tell you my order.
Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. 6 of us took this test. We know that 3 people each got something a little quirky with them,
like one thing.
Right. Gary, how does it work if you test over 75 in one area?
65 tells you something might be going on. 75 is a red flag.
Okay, so each person had a red flag.
Each person had a red flag. I would say this about the betting. I would say that there's a person who's clear-cut not, on the lowest end,
right,
and the person who's clear-cut on the highest end.
Oh, really?
And then in the middle, it can get,
a little murky.
It gets a little murky because she's like she was just explaining to me, some people had higher numbers, but it also has to do with how they interact and how she, there's a lot more that goes into it. But there was one person who's clearly the least nuts, and one person who's clearly the most nuts.
Okay, I believe, and I'm not saying this lightly, I believe I am the least nuts. I believe it. I believe I will be proven right very soon. Now, the bottom 3 will be, okay, everybody has a little something, who cares? The person who evidently had a red flag, and when you say a red flag, you say anything over 75 would be a red flag. This person almost scored a perfect red flag, right?
In one area, but the category, she'll come in and she'll tell you what the categories are. There's a bunch of categories. Like some people scored 75 or 76 in one category.
Everybody you said scored at least 175. Right. That's what I'm saying. Everybody had a red flag.
This person hit, I think, 6 or 7 categories.
Wow.
And
one of them.
And I'm only going to just again throw this out. The classification, the first word, the word that jumped off the page with me in capital letters was severe disorder.
Okay, look.
Somebody has a severe disorder.
Okay, I believe that person is Ronnie the limo driver. Now, I'm willing to bet money. I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is.
I will take your bet.
Now, wait a second. Before I do this, it's not fair for you to say, I'll take anyone but Ronnie. You have to choose your person that you think. And
Steve Langford.
Okay. So if Steve, how much money do you want to bet?
$50.
Okay. Listen to me. If Steve Langford's the guy, I owe you $50. If Ronnie's the guy, you owe me $50.
Right.
Anybody else, go fuck yourself, right?
We're a push.
All right, we're a push.
Hey, Howard.
All right, you're on, honey. Anybody else? Because I say Ronnie's going the distance.
Anybody betting on themselves.
I've been around this guy for over 20-something years. He's got to be the guy.
You only have to be around Langford 10 minutes.
Now, I'll tell you what. I could hedge my bet and listen.
You could bet with somebody else on somebody else.
I'll take Fred also. I mean...
Yeah, but I'm betting on myself.
I believe Fred is as loony as a bedbug.
Right.
Fred is betting on himself.
I'm betting on myself.
Oh. With all right, I'll tell you what. I'll do 50 with you, and I'll take Ronnie over you. Although I might be insane.
Okay, I'll take your money.
Okay, you want to go 50?
$50.
You say you're crazier
I'm crazier than Ronnie.
Okay.
Hey, did Gary say that...
Is anyone keeping track of this, or do I have to...
It's a win-win. And it's a win-win for me if it turns out I'm not.
Right.
Did Gary say she based some of her rankings on the interaction, not just the test?
No, there's numbers. But she's going to tell you what she thinks. Yeah, some of it is based on...
Is it interpretation
some
of
the
numbers?
Is. Yeah, interpretation of the numbers.
All right. I'm going to be the most normal. Anybody want to bet
that?
Well,
if she based it on the interaction, she loves you, so you definitely...
Listen,
no.
This woman is... I'll read you this woman's credentials.
I think she's highly credentialed.
And I don't know that she loves me.
She does.
But I'll tell you what.
I love you, too.
All right. Why am I talking to you? How did you get in on this?
I will bet you that you're not the most normal.
All right. What do you want to?
I'll take you another $50, and I'll say that.
Who do you think is the most normal?
Come on, Robert, say it.
I'm the most.
I knew it. I knew that's where she was going.
$50.
Okay,
You're on.
I'm gonna bet on Howard as being the most normal.
Thank
I don't
you.
know if anybody wants to take that bet.
Well, I can't because I think I'm the most normal.
Anybody want to take? Well, Gary can't. Benji?
I think you probably will be too.
Huh.
All right. No.
Although I think you'll score super high on like negative or something like that.
Right.
But we're talking about who's most normal. That's the bet.
Fred could be the most normal.
Oh,
I doubt it.
Fred. That you know what? I'll give you odds.
Nobody's
on that.
betting
I doubt
anything
it.
on Benji. Where's
But
Benji?
Benji
in
is
this?
weird.
I think I'll come. I know I'll come out like with an eating disorder.
I don't think that was one of the things
That's
they
not what
tested
it doesn't
for.
measure.
Yeah,
Let's get Dr.
Here's the
Don't-
question:
don't-
if
don't
he
talk
turns
about
out to be
Fuck you,
like
Gary.
the most,
It is one of the things they measure for.
if he turns out to be the most abnormal, can we just shit
Throw
can
it
the whole
out.
test
Throw
because
it out.
that means he was pulling like an attention getting scheme.
Let's go do this.
Wait, I'll bet anyone
Let's
that
bring
it's
in
Langford.
Langford.
I'll bet anyone that's Langford or Ronnie against everyone else.
What do you want to bet?
It's Langford or Ronnie against the whole field.
Who do you think is the craziest?
I think it's Langford.
All right, I'll take 50 on Ronnie.
You got it.
Okay, there you go. Ronnie's way crazier than Langford, and I know what everyone means.
And Benji, where do you think you're going to rank?
Like
You
I said,
think-
I think I'll be one of the three. I think I'll have an eating disorder, and
It doesn't measure
But I
anything.
don't think
maybe
that-
it's something like neurotic. I don't know if it does measure eating disorder.
All right,
No,
listen.
well,
let's get down
Yes,
to
it
this.
does.
Let's get down to this. Let's stop the nonsense.
I'll
Let's find
bet
out.
that I'm more normal than Benji.
Oh, go ahead. Wait a second. Let me think.
Oh.
Wait. Let me think about that. Hold it a second. Who's more normal, Robin or Benji? Now, what if you're in the same category? Like, in other words, you're in the two or
But that's so-
you're in the third category, second category.
But that's so subjective.
Yeah, that's a tough one. But
If
But
the
I-
doctor can give an answer, I'll take that bet.
I say Benji's more normal than you. I'll take that bet.
Okay, so $50 with the two of you.
If she can give a definitive answer,
I'm worried
based
about
on the
you.
test.
And
I know you're worried, but
I'm
and
actually hoping I'm wrong and you are the craziest.
I'm positive about you, and I don't worry because you're getting treatment.
I'm worried about you because you're not getting treatment, and I hope this drives you into treatment. I really do. And I mean that out of love.
All right.
Can I tell you the lunacy that
What
we're
did I just bet?
I don't know. Jason's got it all written down.
All right, I bet Robin something.
Can I tell you the lunacy that we're dealing with here?
Yeah.
So I just went out to the green room and I said, just to place everybody, Dr. Debbie's going to sit on the couch. I said, Ronnie, I want you to go to the podium, and Steve Langford, I want you to grab headset 3 and sit over there. Ronnie goes, that's it. I'm the crazy one. He's keeping me away from her. I was like, you know what?
my
You're
God.
crazy.
I'm going to win a fortune. Who else wants to bet me about Ronnie? Because Ronnie is
I might have to take back my bet.
you got a few seconds to decide. Because
Anybody want to bet me that I'm trying to hedge my bet now with
No.
Steve Langford?
you got a bunch of stiffs here. I don't see anybody betting. All right. Bring in the doctor. Bring in all the people who were administered the test. Let's find out once and for all who the fuck is the craziest.
I don't even know what I bet.
Me neither.
So nervous.
I'm sure I always lose these bets anyway, so you can feel confident. There's Ronnie looking weird, looking confident. You keep Ronnie away from the doctor. Oh, I missed the doctor
Because
walking in.
We know he's the craziest.
Doctor, I'm sorry I missed you walking in. I wanted to check you out again.
You could check me in on the way out.
How can anyone be a patient of yours? Because I would be trying to seduce you constantly and come on to you in the room. I don't even understand. Do guys hit on you all the time?
We use it as part of the treatment.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would bring it up and we would talk about.
You're a very attractive therapist.
Cool.
I mean,
I'm going to make an appointment then.
I'm signing up. How much is it to see you privately?
Really? You want me to quote my prices?
Yes. I mean, is it an expensive proposition?
It's an expensive proposition.
And I get to sit in the room with you for what, an hour?
45-minute hour.
45 minutes.
Yes.
And for whatever it is, I get to sit there and look at you for 45
You get
minutes?
to sit and look at me for 45
If
minutes.
that's how you want to spend your time and money.
It's like, what do you wear in the sessions? You ever wear a dress?
Most of the time I do not wear a dress.
For extra money, can we pick out your outfits? Just put you like on display.
Listen, I wish I had you this morning to pick out my outfit.
Is it inappropriate to ask? Are you a married woman?
I'm not a married woman.
You're single?
I'm a single
no
woman.
boyfriend.
I'm dating.
You're dating?
Yes.
Maron, I know Benji was quite taken with you. Know I was. We all were.
It's a shame he's a lunatic and you never dated him.
Well, we're about to find out how much of a lunatic.
So all of your male patients fall in love with you, I would imagine.
Well, I don't know if they fall in love with me, but I think that attractiveness comes into the picture.
What happens?
Sexuality.
What happens if you start to get attracted to the patient? Can you control that?
Yes.
You can.
Yes.
Do you ever fantasize
that
about
happens.
the patients?
I have never fantasized about a patient.
That's very healthy.
I call them clients, actually.
Clients.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, they are patients. They're all wackos.
And I have a lot of attractive men in my practice.
And you have to deal with that, right? Do you tell them?
Do I tell them what?
That you're attracted to them?
No, I don't feel attracted to them. It's really different. Listen, you've all been in therapy. You kind of start to love them as human beings, and you start to get their insides, and you don't want to have sex with them. You want to help them.
I would think I would be hesitant to open up to you in therapy because I'd want to impress you and not make you think I was crazy.
And I would help you get over that very quickly.
You would?
I would.
Well,
You would see that?
How would you
I would see that.
How would you do it by lap dancing me and getting it out of our system? Because I'm all for that.
Howard, maybe for you, yes, but for nobody else.
Thank you. All
See,
right,
that's not fair.
I'm only kidding.
See?
Life isn't
That's
fair.
not
the
fair.
woman is being charming, you mental case. Wait till you find out your
That's
score.
not fair, dude.
You're a fucking loon, and I'm going to make a lot of money on you.
She's a fan of yours.
You're insane.
She's
Doctor,
a fan. Throw the text out the window.
Doctor,
Take it easy.
The truth is, I'm a fan of all of yours.
Okay.
If I find out this guy isn't the most insane, I know something's wrong. Because I'm telling you, he's whacked out of his goddamn skull. And that's my professional opinion after hanging around with you. Steve Langford, some people are betting heavy money on you. What do you think?
I hope they win some money.
You are
Nice
odd.
of you.
You're odd.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're odd.
Yes.
I mean,
Dude, look at those eyes, man. Come on. He's whacked. Look at his eyes, man.
Gary has
It's
said
crazy.
to us that there is surprising results here, that some people are going to be a little bit rocked, especially one person.
Yeah, there's some extreme scores going on here. I don't want to upset anyone in here, but we're going to be as honest as we can.
Thank you.
Did it surprise you? Or no? You could look at us and tell.
No, this has been really an interesting experience because I've been listening as long as you've been on the radio, right? And then I meet you in person, and each one of you, there was different behavior in the room that you start to catch on to, who's going to be what personality. So when I read these tests, I was spot on.
Really?
You could really tell, yeah.
Oh.
Like I heard Howard talking on the radio about how, and he was sighing, he was laughing, he was trying to get my attention, got my attention, and in a very sweet way, very endearing.
Robin is potentially dangerous, isn't she? All right, we'll get to this. Now, listen, Robin.
Good luck.
Good luck to you. I believe it is going to be Ronnie. I think it could be you. And it could be Fred.
It could be any of us.
Not me. I know it's not me. Steve
Howard.
Langford, I don't think it's you. I don't think it's actually Benjy. I'm most concerned about Fred, Robin, and especially Ronnie, who I put all my money on.
Where is Fred?
Right
Fred
here.
is behind you.
Right here. So be careful, doctor.
Oh, hi.
Today's psych results are a result of the doctor. The doctor is highly qualified for this kind of thing. She has been doing this stuff.
What if we find out that she's a delusional person who thinks
She's not really a doctor?
psychologist?
Well, then the test might be a little off.
All right.
What is this test for, by the way? Can we find out if someone's a borderline personality from this test?
Yes.
We can.
Yes.
What is a borderline personality?
A borderline personality is somebody, and FYI, nobody is a borderline personality in this
Okay,
room.
right.
But it's somebody who is not fully integrated on the inside.
Right.
And you will see extreme behavior like they can love you one day and the next day they hate you.
Right.
And they're very difficult to be in relationships with because there's no consistency and you don't know when it's coming.
What causes that? Is that a biological thing? In other words, you're born with that?
You know what? This is my opinion, and maybe there's going to be listeners who don't agree. There are some chemical things we're born with, but I think so many things come from childhood and parents and upbringing. I think it's an interaction is between what you're born with and what happens in your environment. So for instance, you can be born with, let's say, you have a schizophrenic gene.
Right.
If you're born into a really lovely environment, it may never surface.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
But if you're born into a traumatic environment,
Right.
it will fly out. So we can all have lots of stuff in us, but it just never surfaces because of the way we were brought up.
That's an interesting
In
thing.
my
Is
opinion.
that the majority opinion in psychoanalysis today?
There are some who agree with me and some who don't.
Right.
I mean, you
Some
might
people
get
think
calls.
it's all organic and there's no way you can get rid of it.
Listen, psychoanalysts are going to tell you a lot came from childhood.
Right.
They're going to be psychiatrists who are going to think it's more medically oriented, right? They give medicine. So
Let me ask one question, though. Can this test reveal something that hasn't surfaced? So, like, you have it, but you don't have a problem.
brilliant question. Yes.
I was going to ask that question.
You almost made me forget it.
Meaning, Robin, that there are traits that are going to show up that may not be surfacing because of where your lives are, right? But if your life was already all of a sudden taken away, right? The show ends, everyone finds himself on the street. Some of this stuff could come out.
All right, let's cut the bullshit, Doctor.
Okay.
Let's get right to it with Robin and her good questions.
I want to start by telling Dr. Debbie.
Right.
So, Dr. Debbie, tell everybody here in the audience, what are some of the categories and what these numbers mean that I've been talking about? Like what a 65 means, what's a 75 means? What are some of the categories we're talking about?
Okay. This is a complete diagnostic test looking for character, personality, organization, the traits that exist that make you you.
Excellent.
Okay? Excellent.
Yeah.
So you got the narcissistic personality, which
Right.
has been talked about on the show endlessly.
Robin.
You got histrionic. So, and if you want to know what they are, let me know. I
Okay,
don't want to
keep
bore your
going.
audience.
Right.
Why do you keep looking at me when you're saying all
Because
that?
you're fucking
I'm
crazy.
not looking.
Bad.
That's just it. She's not
Paranoid.
looking at
I'm
you.
not
she
looking
was
at you.
looking at me.
I was not looking at you.
You know what? And do me a favor. You better sign up right for the funny farm after she gets
Dude,
done
I
with
go.
the
I
results.
go. I go.
Once a week is I drop in the bucket for you, pal.
You need major
You need to
help.
be there every
look, I don't
goddamn
care
day.
what the test
Look
is.
who's
Right.
talking.
I don't care what the test says.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
You know sometimes when there's a nutty guest, Ronnie stands in the back?
Yeah.
Who should stand behind Ronnie today?
That's a good question. All right, go ahead.
You've got the histrionic personality disorder or personality, obsessive compulsive,
Right.
passive aggressive, paranoid.
Ronnie.
Ronnie.
Yeah, right. You're paranoid over there. You.
Who?
You.
There's something.
Okay.
Paranoid,
I'm afraid
brother.
of you, that's for sure. All
Paranoid.
right, we'll see. We'll see what the doctor has to
There's,
say, genius.
there's something called antisocial, schizotypal, or tipple. I don't know how we should pronounce it, but
Right.
that's someone who avoids people. All
Ronnie.
of it. There is not a personality structure that's not tested on.
This is Dr. Debbie. Debbie, how do you say your last name? Magids, right?
Magids, hard G.
Dr. Debbie Magids. She's a top person. And now all you mental cases are about to find out.
I want all of you.
What are you looking at me for
to
I
again?
didn't even look at you.
All right, so one more thing.
Time to get help.
One more thing. So now that you've told everybody what it is, and before we get to what
the numbers mean.
Explain the numbers.
Okay. We all have some of everything. It just depends on where you fit on the scale. Okay?
Right.
So on this test, the scale went from 0 to 115. Okay? If you scored a 65, that means there's a lot of presence of this particular personality trait.
Right.
Okay? 75 means we're starting to border on sort of clinically significant.
Okay.
85 and above means we're bordering on disordered, more problematic, more severe
Right.
than the other numbers.
Good.
Okay?
And stop cheating and looking over her shoulder, Steve
I haven't got my
Langford.
glasses on.
That's
Can't
what
see a
I'm
thing.
watching you
Cannot
like
see
a
a thing.
hawk. You can't see a thing?
Cannot.
Good. Don't worry. I'm a doctor. I'm looking out for you.
Thank you.
I see this I see all these maniacs every day. All right, now.
So I think she explained it well enough. Are you
All right,
ready to
so
start?
are we going to start with
So
the most
how are we
normal
gonna do
person?
it?
Yeah, I think we should start. Debbie and I talked
So
about it.
announce my name, Debbie.
Oh,
and
stop
if you don't mind me,
it.
doctor, calling you Debbie or
I
Debbie
don't
doctor.
mind. I like
okay.
Debbie.
Dr.
So,
Debbie.
So Debbie, who's number one on our list? Meaning probably the most normal, the who got the best score, so to speak.
and doctor,
And
stop.
what that personality is.
And doctor, stop rubbing your thighs. You're turning me on. I'm watching every.
She's got great hands. This
got
girl has
great
awesome hands. Look at those hands,
Oh,
man.
that's lovely. Thank you.
He's sucking up to you.
You're still
Okay.
crazy.
Yeah, so are you.
The most normal on the Howard Stern show.
Oh, I know it's me. I know it's me. I know it's me.
Howard Stern.
I told you. Oh, he owes me money.
I think I owe
Fuck
you
off.
money.
Oh, this is bullshit.
I told
That's a
you.
bullshit test. You're right. He did it again. He lied on the
my
test.
God.
Robin, can I tell you
Lied on
something?
the test. I know answers to
You
questions.
can't lie on the test.
Debbie,
What
can you
was
lie
his
on the test?
personality?
Can you?
How would I lie on the test?
Okay.
You know how.
Then I'm a genius.
There are scales on the test to help us know if people are lying, and his test did not show that there was any lying. But okay, first of all, let me tell you what his personality was and why I think he came out lowest.
Okay.
How about that?
All right.
How about because you're all
Excuse me,
fucking
sit
crazy?
down and
Sit down. This is such.
Sit
I want
down and be
I want to
quiet
make out
for
with
a
the doctor
moment.
now because I'll tell you
Right.
why.
Oh, please.
Just get out of this room. You
You're
don't belong
proving,
here.
you're proving what I always said. These people, I love them all, but sometimes I feel like I'm losing my mind with them. I feel like I'm trapped in a mental
Oh, you
institution.
devil.
Yeah.
All right, now I'll be quiet, doctor. Go ahead and tell people why I'm normal.
What is he?
Howard Stern is the histrionic personality type. Okay.
Aha.
Which means, I'm going to read you a description. Excessive emotionality. Very high on attention seeking. Okay.
True.
Needs to be the center of attention.
True.
Needs for constant approval.
True.
These are
Okay.
all psycho things.
Repeated
Listen.
repeated signs of acceptance.
Right.
Intolerance of frustration, delay, disappointment.
Yes.
Yes.
These are all the things
true.
I work on in therapy.
Yes, and
you're
could be
doing
sexually.
horribly, let me say.
Okay, wait. Let the doctor finish. You're interrupting my perfect diagnosis. Go ahead.
And
You're a genius.
Dramatic and sexually seductive behavior.
Okay.
And you've displayed
Now,
all of that
when
here
you
right now.
Doctor, you've mentioned some things that sound somewhat, cuckoo. Why am I the most normal?
Okay, here's my assessment of it. Okay?
Okay.
I don't know if you would have always scored the most normal.
Right.
Okay. You've had
Because you learned to lie in therapy.
Well, no, he's had years of therapy, but
Thank
here's
you.
really what I think it is, okay? What motivates these needs is you need a lot of approval and attention.
Yes.
And over the years, you've achieved that through this show, right?
Okay.
And I think you've become the softer Howard over the years.
Yes.
Because you started to get more recognition.
He's still a mess.
He might still be a mess,
I'm
but
more
he's not,
normal than you,
he's
sweetheart.
Not as messy
Wait
as
to
the rest
see.
of you.
And wait till you see this Ronnie. Do you have a straight jacket? Because I need you to lock some of these people up. Good. Wait till we see. All right.
Isn't he your security?
Everyone now has heard. I am the
You know
most
what?
normal, as I
Actually-
predicted, and as
she
I
must
bet
be
money.
nuts then.
She's not nuts. She's going to tell you who's nuts.
She
And
must
get
be
ready, pal. Put your seatbelt on. Thank you, doctor.
Actually,
Yeah,
I
thank you,
did it
doctor.
from craziest to least crazy, and you were my last person on the list.
Thank you. So you were right.
I still hate the diagnosis.
I know. Listen, I've done a lot of work on myself. The doctor is right. Everything she mentioned in there is what I work on. And my awareness level has risen. I have made
And so,
improvements.
like I said, you looked at the test and you go, I'm going to write false for that. When you knew it's true.
That's wrong. I wouldn't even know how to lie on that test.
Oh, please. Just like you did on the narcissism test.
You know what it is? You might be the most crazy. You can't even deal with my... You know what? You're so jealous of my normalcy that you can't deal.
I am jealous of your normalcy.
Listen, I could send you to a doctor. You'd
God
be get
knows
normal too.
You're not that normal.
You never finished
And
your
if I'm
therapy.
crazier
Well, hold on,
than
Robin.
you-
Robin,
quit.
we're not talking about the universe. We're talking about this room.
No, but if
Robin-
I'm crazier than him, that's a bad thing. See, now he's going to force me into therapy.
I hate to break it to you. You're going to be way up there. And let me
Oh,
tell you
screw
something.
you.
I told you, you never finished your therapy. You decided you were cured and you walked away.
All right,
you need to get
all
back
right,
in immediately.
all right,
you can
all
join
right,
Ronnie and get a
all
2
right.
for 1. All right, now go ahead.
Come on,
doctor.
Can we do group therapy?
Stop interrupting the doctor.
So are we going to move to number 2 now?
Please.
Okay, so
All
now
right.
we're going to move to number 2.
All right, the second least crazy.
Secondly is crazy.
Watch, it'll be Benjy. Go ahead.
Steve Langford.
Oh, my
Langford.
God. I lost some more money.
There you go.
Steve Langford came out high, but not overly high, on
In-
obsessive compulsive personality.
Really?
Scored a 77 on that.
Uh-huh. So that means Steve is a fairly normal guy, but maybe all this tenacious behavior where he digs in for a story, this obsessive...
This pit bull kind
he
of
is
behavior.
a pit bull mentality.
Yeah.
It actually works for him.
Go ahead.
It was the only category he scored high in. Other than that, he
Yes.
didn't even break a
He's like
65.
normal?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Steve?
Nothing else really mattered. Yeah, in his
Steve,
personality.
you're not saying anything.
What can you say? I mean,
Did you feel you were normal? I felt you were
well,
normal.
I'm not going to make that assessment. I mean, that may be for other people, but I don't feel any particular angst. I mean,
You're weird.
I come to work. I do
just
my
weird.
job.
He's
I'm
not
happy.
crazy.
You're normal, but you have no personality. That's the
Oh,
problem.
baloney.
I mean, what kind of answer is that? I don't even know what you're saying. I mean, you're being cuckoo now. I'm going to have to have you retested. All right, Steve, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You know, as I do, that 3 of us are in the lowest category. I, of course, am most normal. You're second most normal. It feels good, right? It feels good to show these people.
I got one question about Steve. I'm looking at the notes here.
Showing.
He did score a 67, and I don't know what this means.
Sadistic.
Sadistic personality
That
traits. What does that
seems
mean?
real to
Means he
me.
pulls the legs off spiders. What does it mean,
Well,
doctor?
it means there's a lot of residual anger inside. You know, I didn't say, I wasn't going to talk about it because I don't know that it added all that much to, but it just says that there's anger inside and it could be acted out in certain ways, you know, along with obsessive compulsive, which is really a control issue.
Right.
He likes to keep control, stay sort of distant and rigid and dig into things. And when I was with Steve taking the test, I mean, you didn't even look at me hardly.
Well, no, I
Yeah.
didn't. I didn't want to bother you. I mean, my attitude is, you're doing all these tests. You got a lot of work to do. I'm going to come in. I'm going to fill out the test, and I'm going to leave.
Yeah, it's
You're not
very,
a pain in the ass.
it's
I'm not-
very-
I
I
don't
walked
need
by when
attention.
Fred was taped. Robin and Fred were in there screaming and yelling. I know
my
these two are going to be way up there. Oh, wait.
So just
you'll
pay me
see.
now.
Now, listen. All right, Ronnie, you said Steve's a psychopath.
All right.
You wait and see who's the psychopath. All right, here we
Sue
go.
me.
Okay. I want to
Sue me.
What?
So I want to read you something here because Dr. Debbie and I spoke this morning. Remember how I said it was like 3, 2, and 1?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's really more like 2, 3. The next 3, this is where it gets a little murky, and Dr. Debbie will
The
explain.
next 3 people have a little something alarming.
Yeah, but some people have higher numbers, but handle it a little bit better. And Dr. Debbie will give you the assessment.
All right.
Let's go with the next
All
one.
right.
Let me just explain quickly what Gary just meant. Like, meaning, I said Howard was histrionic and Steve was obsessive compulsive, right? But then there's some secondary traits that are high. Like, Howard, you had dependent personality as your secondary
I am
trait, which is
dependent.
clear as day, right?
Yes.
You talk about it every day. So what happens is, even if in the next 3, if someone might have a very high number, their secondary characteristics sometimes have balanced out the high number of the first one. So they don't act as crazy, or they
These things showed up, but there are things about their personalities. They do balance these things out. So we shouldn't be
Exactly.
too alarmed.
So
but
these
here we
people
go.
are doing okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
they're doing okay,
functioning.
and I'm gonna point that out.
All right, here we
So-
go. Who is the next loony person?
The next loony person is
All right.
Fred.
Oh,
Thank you.
Wow.
good for you.
I'm gladly paying you the $50.
Right. So Fred,
I think I'm losing a lot of money.
There
What
you
about
go, my
Fred?
friend?
Now, Fred scored an 83 on narcissistic personality.
Really?
Wow.
Yes.
You know what's funny? On the Dr. Drew test, I scored very low.
Well, what did I tell you about that test?
Yeah, you didn't like that
Okay.
test so much.
I'm confused.
all right. So far, Howard is the most normal. Steve Langford
God,
is
we
the
have to
second
hear
most,
that forever.
and then Fred.
Now, Fred also had as a secondary schizotypal personality.
Oh, I know
Okay?
that.
That
what
Believe
does
me.
that mean?
Okay.
It means he's withdrawn.
Well, he's detached. He's a little withdrawn. A little more socially isolated. Now,
What number did he have on that?
he had a 68.
Yeah, exactly.
So how
Now-
does that balance him out?
That's what I was going to talk to. He has this narcissism, so that's attention seeking and needing admiration. But because of the schizotypal, he's a little more reserved. It balances out the
It's a
narcissism.
checks and balance thing.
Exactly.
Makes for one weird dude.
Yeah, but
But you want to know something? I'm not the weirdest.
He's
you're
not the weirdest.
I
I'm
told
not
you.
the weirdest.
Did I tell you you wouldn't be the
Victory!
weirdest?
Victory!
I resent that you keep talking about yourself as normal.
And
You're
I-
not normal.
And I told you, Robin, you're going to be way crazier than
Yes, but
Fred,
you're
and I'm
not.
already right.
Yes, you're not normal.
Now you
Well, wait
can't
till you hear what
participate in
you
those
are.
conversations anymore.
You're definitely not normal.
You're in big trouble. All right.
Okay, so
All right.
can I-
So
can-
Fred is the third. Now
Let me recap really quick. So Howard, Steve Langford, and Fred. That means left here are Robin, Benjy, and Ronnie.
Oh, gee, we couldn't figure that out,
I
Gary.
just want to tell the audience.
That's what I've been telling my audience. All
right.
I think the
Let's-
next most
I
normal.
could be the worst one.
You could be, Robin, and I told you that. Now listen, and you said you go right into therapy, and I want that for you. But you're lucky Ronnie's here, and he's going to beat you out. Now, I'm going to say the next person is going to be Benjy. Go ahead.
Okay, now this was a toss-up of which order we were going to do this in. But this is what we decided on, I'll tell you why. The
Okay.
next person is Robin Quivers.
All right.
Thank you. I did win a little bit of money. I said I was more normal than Benjy.
Yeah, but I'll tell you right now, the Dr. Drew test wasn't that far off.
Yes, however, you may not be thrilled,
Go ahead.
and I'm sorry in advance.
What's the second
Okay.
component?
Well, so Robin scored very high in narcissism. Okay,
Higher than me?
higher than you and higher than Benjy. Okay, she scored a 94.
Wow.
Now, I just want to
Wow.
qualify because I want. Okay, she also has histrionic personality features at 74. Okay,
Right.
now the histrionic
But
balance.
that's not a 75.
No, but
it's not.
But your histrionic personality traits balance out the narcissism. Now, I do want to, and this is for you, Robin, because I want you to be happy after this.
I'm
but
not
this is the
upset.
truth. Within
Tell her the truth. Don't make her
I
happy.
am. No, I'm telling you the truth.
Let her know.
Within each personality scale, there are these mini scales that talk to you traits within them. In the narcissism scale, usually a narcissist is someone who doesn't care about other people. In that trait, you scored a 0. Meaning that you don't have that trait, even though you're high in narcissism. It showed that you actually do care a lot about other people, and it shows in the things that we know about you. And I think,
Right. Yeah.
and I think it's the histrionic traits that balance it out
Doctor,
that sort of forge you that.
In your professional opinion,
Yes.
after
Oh, here we go.
seeing
I'm
Robin's results, hold on.
only in the middle.
I know. High middle. Do you think Robin should still have a therapist?
No, I'm balanced.
don't you think Robin should be working on herself with a trained professional?
The truth?
Make that
Yeah, the truth.
diagnosis.
Yeah,
How
okay.
dare you?
Listen,
The truth.
The truth of what I think is Robin's life is functioning really, really well. She has created
You
a
don't
life.
know that.
Well, no. Listen, professionally speaking, she's
Okay.
created a life where her personality gets to shine and she gets to fulfill all these needs. Okay? I don't know what she's like personally, so she would have to assess. I don't know how you
All
feel
right.
when you go home at night or
So
how she
does
feels in her social
does
life.
she need more therapy?
I think
Just
everyone.
because you're still in 3 days a week does not mean everybody.
You
Okay,
could
hold
use
on.
a brush-up course.
Can I jump in here? I'm looking at Dr. Debbie notes, and the very last sentence in bold letters was revisiting therapy would be very useful.
Yes.
Could be useful.
Could be
Didn't
useful.
say necessary.
Yes.
Well, listen, I could get along through life without therapy.
Oh no, you were not.
But she didn't write
getting
that
along.
on. She didn't write that on
You
anyone
were
else's.
not getting along.
Robin, I'm so much healthier than you.
But
Don't even
you
talk
were
to me
not
about this.
getting along.
You know what, Robin? This goes to the question that you asked me at the beginning. That could people have things going on that they're not aware of, right?
That's not what I asked. I said that didn't
surface.
Yes.
Okay.
And that was different than not aware of. I don't mean not aware of.
Yes.
I mean under control, not
Fighting.
affecting their
Fighting
lives
with
in a
the doctor.
negative
I stand
manner.
corrected. That's exactly what I meant. So for you, because of the test results that we found, your life is going well, but that's the kind of thing that if this all went away, then something might surface, and that's why therapy could be useful. Okay.
All right. Okay. Well, listen.
Thank you.
You beat Benjy and Ronnie.
Those are our finals.
And now you'll see, as I predicted, Benjy will be next, and Ronnie will be very, very severe.
And
We're
you
gonna
were,
find
you
out.
were on top and on the bottom.
We're gonna see.
What can I say?
Yeah.
And the
we'll
two
see.
of you are trapped in a car
That's
together.
why it's called the Howard Stern Show.
All right. Let's go. Who's next? It's gonna be Benjy.
The next person is. Am I getting a drum roll?
Yep.
You are.
Benjy.
Yeah. All right. Tell me what's his problem before we get to Ronnie's
Okay,
insanity.
run it
Yeah,
up,
okay.
Benjy.
What, Ronnie? What did I tell you about you? I just want a ton of dough on you.
Good.
I got
I'm
you
happy
pegged.
for you, man.
Do you see I got you pegged?
I'm happy for you.
Wait till we hear the laundry list of fucking
Okay.
problems.
Yeah,
You're
good.
Miss America,
Good.
Ronnie.
Go to Ronnie first. Do me a favor. I want to know the most crazy guy, and then we'll get back to
Oh,
Benjy.
yes. Make sure he gets the notes.
Okay.
All right.
Ronnie, you've been lovely to me, so I'm sorry, but here we go.
Whatever.
I should
Okay.
read this.
What?
What you wrote.
Okay.
What?
My
What's
you
the first
gave
word on the page,
You
Howard?
gave him my whole synopsis?
Ronnie is the person.
No, the word in capital letters on top. Doesn't it say severe?
Yes. Results severe.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
This is the
Ronnie.
head of security
The head of security.
Okay.
Where am I going to get security?
from
All
the
right,
loony
go
bin.
ahead.
Okay. Ronnie, narcissistic personality disorder, 109.
Somebody
Okay.
who beats me. That's so wonderful.
He trounced you.
Histrionic personality traits, 79. Paranoid personality features,
What'd I tell you?
77.
Yeah, he thinks everyone's talking about him.
Passive aggressive features, 77.
Wow.
Wow.
Is that like a triple header?
Ronbo.
That's
This is what
4.
I've been telling you.
Quadruple double.
You think everyone's out to get you. I see this.
Okay.
Go ahead, tell me about this.
You don't feel that any of that's true?
No.
Okay.
And where does delusion?
How do you test on delusional?
Actually, this is another access, so I left it out. But he did have delusional. Where's my notes?
Oh.
If I'm to be completely
Honest.
here and revealing, where are you, Ronnie?
I'd like to read what you wrote about Ronnie. Not to
yeah.
put pressure on Howard, but I believe he has been instrumental in keeping Ronnie's...
Are you going to read my notes? That's
Yes,
so
can
embarrassing.
Can I read them?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
You can do whatever you
Listen
want.
to
It's your
this.
show.
And now
okay.
you're going to realize how important I am to you.
Okay.
Not to put pressure on Howard, but I believe he has been instrumental in keeping Ronnie functioning as well as he has so far.
Oh, God.
This show and the personal work he does for Howard has enabled him to exhibit some of these characteristics in a way that has not hurt but enhanced his life. His narcissism and histrionics are being fed. If Ronnie did not have this structure, in other words, if I fucking retire, he may experience way more problematic behavior. I don't know too much about his personal life, so we'd have to speak to it, but it has to be affected by these traits. Now,
The next part's pretty important, too.
Oh, yeah. What is the next part?
The part about the fact that you're now security. No. It allows, the paranoid piece of mistrusting people. It actually makes you a great person for security, and it sort of
Right, because he's suspicious of everyone.
which is actually
That's why I hired him for that.
Yes, and
I see he's fucking like an eagle eye.
the thing is, it takes the pathology, so to speak, and it sublimates it into something that's actually useful.
So he
Yes.
has to watch people.
He
and
does
things-
have to. So
yeah.
it normalizes the pathology. Right?
See, I know my customers. I made him a security guy.
I got a question for Dr. Debbie. Has anyone ever scored 109 on narcissism?
No one I personally know, but
Right.
Yes.
But in your
Not, but I work with a pretty healthy population.
Not like this one.
Listen what you say, doctor. Without the outlet of this show, Ronnie could get himself into trouble.
Possibly.
I, without a doubt, feel Ronnie should be getting some outside help. Now, I want you increasing to 2-3 days a week.
Okay. You're going to
Who
pay
is
for
this
it?
you're seeing? They didn't tell you needed more help?
Two things. Also, Ronnie, I think once a week therapy is hard because I do think that you don't trust easily. But I do think that you can trust more easily. And so something more structured, where you see somebody more frequently, I think would be beneficial. The other thing that Gary wanted me to point out, there's something on the test called the desirability scale, which shows us who's trying to make people think that they're better than they are.
Right.
And Ronnie came out the highest on that. He scored an 85.
Ah, see? You got shit to work on. Langford, what about you?
What?
What about him?
Ronnie thought you were the most crazy.
Yeah, well.
Now you can tell him
listen,
he's crazy.
Whatever.
You know.
Right? But what's the matter?
Dude, I was fine before I worked for you. I had my own business. I am fine. You could say whatever you want. Your test is fine.
Well, it says
I'm
you're
not,
a
I'm
good
not
psych-
saying anything bad against you.
It says you're
I
secure.
functioned way before you ever met you, okay?
Right.
Okay, I
But I'm
functioned
good
in
for
life
you.
way before you.
Well, maybe
was
he
never in
made you
trouble.
crazier.
You know what?
You don't care.
Say what you want. I don't care.
Maybe
I
he's
don't
bad
care.
for you then, Ronnie.
What's
Am
that?
I bad for you? No, it says I'm good for him.
No,
I
she's
think so.
saying that, but Ronnie's saying he functioned way before, and now he's got all these
I'm
problems.
not saying
Maybe
he's
bad
bad.
for
saying
me.
you can't
I'm just
function.
saying. I'm just saying.
She ain't saying you can't function.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
not saying-
basically that's what she said.
No,
That if
no.
I wasn't
See,
working,
you don't hear.
No, I heard. She said if I wasn't working for this show, I
That-
could get in trouble.
That
Right.
some of these traits would surface.
You would-
Yes.
But I
Yes.
didn't. They never surfaced before.
Okay. Listen, I
Dude,
I
you're
don't know
the
you.
greatest narcissist that ever lived. You should be proud of yourself.
I've been dethroned.
Yeah, you beat
I'm
Robin.
happy for you.
So what about Benjy? Is he kind of loony too?
Yeah, what is
we kind of
Benji's
rushed
deal?
by that.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
we just wanted to get
skipped
to
him.
Ronnie, the queen.
No, Ronnie's the queen bee here.
Right.
Okay, Benjy is an 80 on histrionic personality, so he shares your personality traits.
Yeah, well, he tries to be
He
me.
wants to be
Okay.
you, yeah.
And he's got 71 on antisocial personality feature. So the way I see Benjy, I mean, you see Benjy trying to gain attention the way,
Yeah.
but he does it in the negative ways, right?
Right.
So he'll chronically be late for work or those kinds of things. I think it's the antisocial piece that gets in the way for Benjy.
Yeah, he's odd.
He can't figure out how to get the attention that he needs.
So he goes for negative attention.
yeah, subconsciously. I don't
Yeah.
think he really knows what he's doing.
And
But
sometimes it's not even funny. He just wants attention, right?
yes. Yes.
Oh, look at Ronnie. Now he's all clammed up.
I'm
What's the
never
matter? You
clammed
freaking
up.
out?
No.
I told you got issues.
Dude, I don't.
What'd I tell you? I know you.
Okay.
I sit there with
you're
you
a
every day.
psychiatrist now too. That's fine.
I am a psychiatrist.
Okay, good for you.
Listen,
When it comes
happy
to you,
for
I'm a psychiatrist.
Okay, good.
Listen, the reality
I'm
is
happy.
this test is used in conjunction with knowing everybody. So the test results are the test results, and then we have to sort of see how your lives are functioning and see what you're doing, and
You're
then
gonna
we
be
put it
okay?
all together.
No.
Well, you know what? When you think about it, it says the reason you're a good security guy, which I always said you
It's
were,
because
Yes.
you're paranoid.
is because you're paranoid, and so you look over, and I like that about you. And then it says, look, okay, so, you got characteristics where basically I make you complete. As long as you're with me, you're okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You should pay me.
Okay.
But Howard, they all make you complete.
That's right.
They all make you complete.
I love them
You
all.
depend on them. They feed you. It all works really well.
Doctor, I've surrounded myself with all crazy people.
No, you are crazy, and it's a mixed bag of nuts.
Hey, with Doctor,
You're all jealous of my results.
Yes, I'm jealous. I am.
right.
I've forgotten about your results.
All week long, it's been Howard's the best and Ronnie's the worst. So
And it was right.
it turned out just the way you wanted it.
All right,
I'm
give us-
happy.
all
I'm
right,
happy.
Now,
Let's
Debbie,
take a-
give us the real result.
Mark, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey, keep that fucking lunatic by the car until you can retest him.
It says he's good for me. He watches out for me because he's paranoid.
Yeah, you want a lunatic by the security, but at the same time, you don't want the fucker around. You never know what the hell he's going to fucking drag your ass into. You know what I'm saying?
I trust him with my life. Go ahead, Scott.
Yeah. I have a relative question, I think.
Okay.
You said Howard was the most normal out of these 6 people.
Thank you.
Yes.
Now how does he and the rest of everyone else compare to the general population?
General population?
Who are you, Piers Morgan?
That's an excellent question.
All
You
right,
should
good.
be an interviewer.
That's a good question.
That is
Okay,
a
I'll
very
go with
good
that.
And
question.
Ronnie is banned from my studio.
Yeah, good. That's good.
Are you surprised by Ronnie's result?
Yeah, a little. I mean, I hang out with him all day, mostly when we're here, and he's in my studio, and yeah. He gets crazy, but the whole atmosphere is crazy around here.
Right.
So I don't think of him any more crazy than anybody else.
Well, it didn't say like he was a psychopath. It just said he has issues.
Yeah, and I see everybody has issues around here, so I don't.
You're lucky we didn't test you.
Doctor, how do you respond to that? I am pretty
I
normal
scored a
by
0 in all 6 categories.
Am I normal by
what is the normal
society
population
Well,
compared to us?
You know what? I don't know the exact stats.
She wants to get out of here alive.
No. It's a.
Doctor, what you're trying to say, if I can put words in your mouth.
No, don't put words in our mouth because they'll be self-serving.
I'm the type of man you would love to date because, let's
Oh, my
face
God.
it, we're both.
Oh, they're making eyes at each
Here
other.
we go.
Doctor.
Yeah, look at her blushing. Look at her. Oh my God.
Wouldn't you love?
Look at her blushing. Holy
Doctor, wouldn't you
shit.
love to marry a man with my psychological profile?
So she could take care of you like
No.
the baby that you are?
No, because I've overcome a lot of that. So big deal. Once in a while, I need you to take care of something. Come on, help me out here.
Boo-hoo.
Take care of the kid.
You would never marry any of these other loons. I'm your type.
I'm a woman. She can't marry me.
That's
And
right.
I've spoken for.
That's right. Doctor,
need
and
an
I,
And Howard, you're spoken for as well.
of course, and that's
Should
true.
I answer Scott's question or
Yes,
just skip
could you
it?
please? No, I
no.
want to know how we compare to the general population.
What I was going to say, it's sometimes really hard to tell because if there's lots of different personality traits, it balances it out. But I will tell you that many people score high on narcissism, especially many successful people.
Right.
So it isn't
Would
so
people in this business be considered narcissists? For the most part?
this business in particular is a high concentration of narcissists and histrionics.
Narcissism
and
comes from
histrionics.
having a mother who tells you how wonderful you are every minute.
Yeah, but I didn't have that.
As long as you,
No,
as
Howard.
long as you buy into how wonderful she is.
Howard,
That is not true.
That's so not true.
Howard, I'm so
What do
glad.
you know,
My
Ronnie?
mother never told me that.
No.
I'm going to put you in a straitjacket.
Can I explain?
Size 42 regular.
Mr. Know-it-all.
Go ahead.
I would actually love the opportunity to explain what I think narcissism really is.
Please.
It's actually having a mother who did not plug into your emotional needs at all.
Right.
Okay. And most of the time needed you to plug into hers.
Yes.
So what ends up happening from a psychological perspective is
Very good.
the well is empty. And so you're trying to feed what should have been fed by the mother out from the outside in.
Poor
so
Robin.
It's really
Oh, now you're feeling sorry for me. I'm
It's
doing
really-
fine. I feed myself very well.
It's really it's a fragility. It's a facade. It's there's vulnerability inside.
The mother didn't feed what she
the
needed
mother
to
did
feed.
not give
she
the
worried
child-
about her needs.
My mother fed me all the time.
The child emotionally fulfilled the mother versus the mother fulfilling the child, and you can never replace mother love.
Right.
And so you spend the rest of your life trying to get those
You
needs
know what?
met.
These are the things that I do not like about psychiatry because
Yes.
that never is not true.
It isn't true?
No, it absolutely is not true.
Okay.
Oh, it's true.
It's a facade that you actually need these things as an adult, and you keep looking at like a child at your situation.
Are you a bigger expert than the doctor, Robin?
Absolutely.
Okay. You know what, Robin? Like that's your opinion, and lots of people have different opinions.
It's not just an opinion.
No, but from where I stand, I don't agree. I don't agree. I think that we
to
actually
say you can never.
Doctor, if she
well,
takes.
then why would I go to therapy, Howard? You can never.
No.
Doctor, if Robin takes enough enemas, can she get the narcissism out of her? All right, listen, doctor. I don't want. Listen. Everyone is a little freaked out right now.
I'm not freaked out. I'm happy for you, dude.
Why are you looking at me? I'm talking about you.
For you.
What about yourself?
But I'm happy for you because it came out the way you wanted it.
Not the way I wanted it. It's the way it is.
You've been
I see it clearly.
All week long, dude. You've been promoting it. Howard's going to be the smartest. Ronnie's going to be the craziest.
Not the smartest, but the healthiest.
The healthiest. Okay.
And you're the
so
most
it turned out the way you want, like it always does on this show.
Healthier than him.
That's all you are. Healthier than all of us.
Healthier than the rest of you.
All of us.
That's not saying a lot.
That's all I care about.
That's not saying a lot.
Hey, Ronnie.
That's not saying a lot.
All you're focused on is me, and the
I'm not
doctor hit it right on the head. If it wasn't for me, it's your whole life is me.
No, it's not.
I didn't say that.
I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah.
Listen to
and
me.
he's
my
so
whole life
normal.
is you.
He's so healthy.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
My whole life is you.
God.
You better go work on yourself and warm up the car.
Can I say something to Robin?
No,
I can't.
No, don't, doctor.
No. What? You don't have to direct anything to me.
No, just to answer what you said. No, I know you're fine. I just want to say that, through therapy, for you or for anyone else, you start to figure out what those needs are, and you can't soothe some of them for yourself.
That's what I'm saying.
For yourself, but you can't ever get it fed from somebody else. That's the point of therapy. You have to figure out what was missing and try to soothe it yourself.
What?
Figure out.
Oh, look at this, Robin.
No. I'm
you better
trying to
listen to the doctor.
What
you said to me.
Be quiet over there. The peanut gallery can pipe down.
Everyone's jealous of my scores.
Envious.
Envy.
Not jealous, envious.
Envy is an ugly thing.
You know what?
No, it's not.
4 days of therapy, you ought to be.
3 days.
And you were in 4 days up until 3 weeks ago.
Well, that's right.
And
it worked.
Nobody else here has had to have that, but you.
But I'm in a good place.
It doesn't matter.
Doctor wants to marry me.
Look at how she's smiling at him. Look at his bullshit.
Because I work on myself.
How many years have you been in therapy just to
over 11.
To get a little bit better than me?
Oh, I was a lot better than you.
To get a little bit better than me and Fred.
Believe me,
it took you 11 years.
I think the doctor went easy on you. Vinny, you're on the air. Go ahead. Okay, Vinny, go ahead. You're on the air. The doctor shook up by Robin's narcissism. Go ahead, Vinny.
Good morning.
Yeah, she can rock anybody. Yes, Vinny.
Howard, I'm very surprised that you didn't change your choice to Robin as soon as the doctor started reading some of the results. Because clearly she's the craziest person on that staff.
Yes,
no,
by
she is
your
not.
Calculation.
And it's not about crazy.
No.
It's personality disorders.
Yes.
Well, some of the things that the doctor had described was that she doesn't get along well with others. She has a hard time in relationships. And she was describing Robin to a T.
Well, she didn't say that about Robin.
No,
she didn't say that about Robin.
You know, I'm so everything to you. You think she read all of those things and they were all about me.
Who?
That guy right there.
Yeah, Justin, go ahead.
Hey now. I wanted to tell this test validated the Dr. Drew test, but with the desirability bit, Doctor, do Robin's 34 G's help out with her desirability in any way?
Well, of course, she's very desirable.
But it doesn't validate Dr. Drew's test because a couple of people scored higher than me.
Well, it's still really, really high, though.
But he had me the highest in the world.
Who scored higher than you in here? Ronnie did.
Ronnie and Benjy, I think.
No, I didn't.
No, not Benjy.
No, it wasn't Benjy. It was
I scored lower than Robin.
And by the way, when Dr. Drew tested us, Ronnie wasn't part of that.
I know that, but Dr. Drew should have found Ronnie because he's the sickest person on earth.
Yeah, I'm sick. Okay.
All right, let's go to Mike. Mike, go ahead.
Yo, hi. Hey, man, all y'all motherfuckers are crazy. You know?
Well, that's what I was trying to point out to Howard. You are.
What I've realized about Howard, he's taken on the black man's personality from his high school years, being the bully.
Us black guys are very calm. We're cool, man.
Oh, yeah, that's why.
Oh, yeah, you're real calm.
My man Lil Wayne just got out of prison. He said it was like easy breezy.
The prison system.
Easy breezy.
Robin doesn't need psychiatrists because she's black. All right, black people don't need that shit. It's unnecessary.
That's unnecessary. All right, look, this was very exciting, Doctor. I want to thank. Very beautiful doctor. Obviously, a lot of people.
Yeah, gorgeous doctor.
Well, come on. You know you're hot.
Well, you know what we have learned? As long as Howard continues his therapy, he'll be the most normal of all of us crazy people.
Why are you so jealous of my normalcy?
You know why I'm so jealous, because I'm going to have to sit here and listen to you talk about it.
Yeah, please. I'm never going to hear the end of this shit now.
The craziest people are the ones who are reacting to crazy.
Whatever. I'm not. What am I doing?
Steve's fine.
What am I doing?
You are so
Look at how you're reacting to this.
Can I have that?
Look at the look on your face.
report.
Look at the two of you.
I want to take that report to my shrink.
Your normalcy, quote unquote,
Thank you.
you are going to use to beat the hell out of all of us.
No, I'm trying to help
you.
you.
Listen. You know who you're like now?
Who?
Scott DePace.
No.
You know how ugly he was
What do you
after
mean?
he got that high score in the IQ test?
Right.
No.
He just kept crowing and
He
crowing, and
bullied everybody
every
with
time he
I'm
got
not
into
gonna
an
crow.
argument with somebody, he beat them up with, I have a higher IQ.
I'm not gonna.
And every
Wait a
time
minute.
we have a dispute here, you'll be beating us up with, I'm the most normal.
I'm not crowing. What I'm saying is, listen to me.
You've been beating me up for years.
What this proves is one thing. I've been trying to tell you guys, I see issues for you. And
Good. Who cares? What the fuck is that going to do for me?
I'd like you all to realize when you listen back to this show how
I'm
crazy,
not listening.
how crazy you're acting
Good.
right
Who
now.
gives a shit?
The most normal
don't care.
guy, Steve Langford, next to me, is calm.
Fuck him too. Look at
Fuck him all you want.
You can say he's normal all you want.
Yeah, you
I
can
ain't
say he's
buying
normal
it.
all you
Fred
want. Yeah.
is way normal than you two.
Yeah.
I
He's
am not
calm.
buying it.
I will say one thing. The doctor, in my opinion, was 100% accurate.
Good.
And about me as
Thank
well.
you, Fred.
She wasn't
I'm impressed with
accurate.
her.
I
Hey,
never
Howard,
said she
I
wasn't
am.
accurate, except about Howard.
I'm normal.
I won.
Doctor, why, if Robin scored so much higher than me in her two categories,
Yeah,
did
right.
you rank her more normal than
Well,
me?
that's
Because
what
she
I
was
said.
afraid to tell Robin.
Because you're
she did.
antisocial.
I said it was a toss-up, and we went with Robin because I think she functions better.
Based on what?
Doctor,
Based on what?
Based on what I know about, what I did is I took the scores and I took my assessments of meeting you, and then what I know about you for the last 20 years on the show, and I put together my report.
See, that's horseshit too.
But it's the
You go by the show. By the show.
No, but it's the best that I can do. I'm not sitting with you in an office.
So strictly by
Please
the
bring in a
test.
doctor that doesn't listen to the
No,
show.
no,
Doctor,
excuse me.
fucking test
no,
over.
wait,
Dr.
Ronnie.
Benjy says strictly by the test. Did he
Strictly-
do better
He
than Robin?
wants to beat me.
Strictly by the test, his number was a little lower in narcissism. No, he was histrionic. Yes, his number was lower than Robin's, but because of the antisocial characteristics, I think it's in his way more.
But my secondary,
I did explain
her
that.
secondary was higher than my secondary also.
You want the exact?
Uh-oh.
She is the
Now she's pissed. Look at her.
Benjy.
The smile's gone.
No, the smile is here. I'm not pissed.
Doctor.
I did explain it though. If people were
Doctor, you
listening.
explained it very well. Benjy will have
course.
to.
And neither
you
mine
can
was a
have
red
this
flag.
conversation off the air.
Okay.
It was very
No,
close.
80's a red flag, Benjy.
What are you talking about?
That was
No
in
red
histrionic.
flag.
Histrionic's
Histrionic's
80
a great thing.
and antisocial 71.
That wasn't a red flag.
That's
No, that's borderline.
No, but that contributes to what I think is in your way of your stuff that you don't do so well.
Hey, Doctor, I have one
But
question.
normalcy you based on knowing us from the show.
Well,
I would
it's
highly.
all I can do. I don't know you
I
personally.
would highly recommend therapy for Benjy, is what
Yes.
you say.
I'd be in
Yes,
for that.
based on the way
Definitely.
he acts out on the show. What else can listen?
Based on the way I act out on the show.
You know what? You guys can put it down, but we all take our dysfunction to the workplace, not just the Howard Stern
Without
show.
Howard,
Absolutely.
without
Yes.
Howard, Benjy would most likely not have been able to sustain a job out there. Without this structure, he could be in trouble.
Based on the fact that Howard keeps giving you a chance over and over
based
again.
on based on listening to the show.
But you have
this exhibited behavior.
No, no, but Rob, we wanted the test results.
What?
You got
What?
the test results.
Okay,
Doctor is factoring in some things she knows, but okay, you tested a little bit saner than Robin. Okay, you got that.
Although,
but based on
does
what
he
she
get
observed in the room.
But does he get points deducted for putting down a false birth date?
I didn't
On a
know that. I
legitimate
heard you
test?
say that.
All
I
right,
didn't know he did
listen,
that.
we could debate this all day.
Yes.
Now you know. But most importantly, my buddy over there, Ronnie.
He needs help.
Needs help.
Yeah.
So do
why are you
asshole.
beating up on him?
You need help
what
also.
You're doing
You need
is
a lot of
wrong.
help.
It's
Of course.
very bad.
It's good radio, though, isn't it? That's right. Ronnie,
I want that.
love you.
Can I have that report?
I don't have yours.
No, the thing that you read about me.
Oh.
Yeah, you can have it.
I want that.
Unless the doctor says no. Doctor, can I give him his report?
I mean, it's not my property anymore. But just to tell you, I was told to write up a paragraph based on what I know about you guys.
I want my guy. I want
frame this and put it over your refrigerator.
I want my guy to read it. I want him to
And
read
he
it.
should read it.
I want him to read it.
Believe me.
And don't hurt him after.
He's afraid of you.
And he doesn't listen to the show, so
That
I want him to read it.
They just locked him up.
Whatever.
He
Who
left
cares?
town. He's on a bus.
What do you say? Is your psychiatrist a good guy? Is he? You know
Yeah,
what
I
he's
love the
doing?
guy.
You love the guy?
Yeah.
All right. And he's not afraid to talk to you? He can be honest with you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You know what, Ronnie? The thing is,
What are you looking at me
I
like
don't
that
know. I
for?
don't know. I'm just reading these results.
the thing is, we take ourselves everywhere we go. So the way you guys act on the show is part of your personalities. We don't change our personalities just because
Absolutely.
we're at
It
work.
comes out of us what we
wherever we
create
are.
here. Yeah.
Everywhere we go, we
Okay,
take
I'm
ourselves.
not denying
so what
that.
I'm saying is, I do think I have a sense of what your personalities are from listening for a number of years on how you have functioned in your work environment. So
Yeah, but
that's what I use.
What I'm saying to you is, the way you said it was, if I wasn't here with him,
Okay.
I would be in trouble. I don't think so.
No, meaning.
Oh, he'd be in trouble.
No,
You did it right.
I don't.
Meaning
I don't think so.
I don't-
Because
okay.
I wasn't in
No,
trouble.
you wouldn't
before.
fill these.
I
Not
wouldn't-
trouble with the
I
law,
wasn't- not-
genius.
not-
She's saying trouble just like you'd be fucking mess.
No,
Can
I
I
wouldn't.
explain?
I wasn't a mess before.
Can I explain?
You were
Before
always
I
a mess.
worked for you,
Oh,
I
you-
wasn't a
you
mess.
Sure you were.
found him.
No, I wasn't.
I'm just telling you were.
Okay,
Okay.
here's the reason why it shouldn't be read. I thought I would explain what I wrote for them. It's not that if Howard disappeared, you would be a mess. If the structure of your life, if Howard Stern show went away, the security went away,
Right.
if you were just left to your devices, I do think all of these characteristics could surface and you could be in trouble.
Because no one else would put up with them.
Well, it's not. It's okay. I'm done explaining.
Well, that's
That
why-
you wouldn't
that's-
work. You're a
that's-
successful guy.
Well,
you
that's
always had
why-
a business.
yeah, exactly. That's
She's
why I
saying
never worked for
emotionally.
anybody.
I'm
Your
talking
personality.
emotionally. Yes.
Okay.
That's
you
why
got, you
the
got
reading-
some personality.
Okay, good. Yeah, and so do you.
That's right.
Yeah, you got to be in the car with him. Yeah. How much?
What do I do? Do I put up the divider and I don't talk to you?
No, okay.
That's the way it's going to
Yeah,
be from now
yeah.
on.
All right,
I'm
good,
scared of you
good,
after this.
good.
Is that divider bulletproof?
I don't know.
Oh, man.
Listen to me. I love you.
Dude,
Like
I don't,
a
you
brother,
don't have to love.
okay?
You don't have to love me. You think I hate you?
Look at me. I know you hate me.
Okay.
The doctor knows it too.
Yeah. Do I hate him?
Do
I hate him?
No, I think you love him.
Well, when you started writing me in crayons back, how many years
It
ago?
wasn't
you send me a
crayons.
letter
What
in
are you
crayon.
doing?
I knew there was something wrong.
Crayons.
But I hired you. You seemed like you were reliable. He's reliable as hell, I got to tell you.
Crayons.
All right, listen to me. When I get in the car from now on, the divider should automatically be
Okay,
up.
good. No problem. I can handle that. How about I'll be in the car less than I am now? How's that?
I'll be in the back.
That'll be even better.
I'll be in the back with Dr. Debbie.
Yeah, okay.
That's right.
But I won't be there. I don't want to be. I don't want to hear what's going on.
All right. Dr. Debbie, you are lovely.
Thank you.
You really
You're
are.
just saying that because you got the best score. If she
Say
had
what you
told
will.
you were Ronnie, oh, you'd be throwing her out of here.
I know I'm not Ronnie. I knew I test very well, and I knew I beat all of
But
you.
you don't know what she was going to say.
Oh, I knew. I knew what she's going to
You
say.
know now after the fact.
Wait, what was your histrionic score?
Go back and listen before we heard the
Howard.
result. Wait a second.
Howard was 74.
Go back and listen
That's pretty good.
before Dr. Debbie walked in and what I predicted. I'm pretty dead on about
You've been
all
predicting it forever,
of you. I'm
dude.
dead on about all of you.
You predicted it before we even took
I know
the
my
test.
customers.
Okay.
And how do
Langford
we
was the
know
wild
you didn't
card.
fix this whole thing?
You mean that I'm secretly in love with Dr. Debbie? We meet at a hotel and we plan this whole thing out?
No, that doesn't mean that you met
Then
at a
that proves
hotel.
that
with her.
Dr. Debbie and
That
I were
proves he is
involved
normal.
sexually last night. I entered her multiple times. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, my goodness.
Dr. Debbie and I had orgasms all night and,
Nice.
and then plotted this whole thing out. Dr. Debbie, you swear
She
that
let
didn't
you
happen?
write up
I-
the results.
I swear that didn't
Look how
happen.
she's
Debbie, you're blushing.
Yeah, look how she's blushing.
You know.
I was on
Yeah.
Piers
what can
Morgan
I
last
say?
night. I couldn't have been in a hotel.
And she brought her two best friends with her, too.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Are they as hot as you, Dr. Debbie?
You can meet them if you would like to check it out.
I need to evaluate them.
You want them in?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, let me tell you, Dr. Debbie, you've done me a big favor. Now I've got the rest of these people in line.
This is what I'm telling you.
I've-
You've given him
Now I'm
ammo
totally out of
to
line.
beat up on all of us for the rest of our time here.
Mike, go ahead. You have the last word in Detroit.
Okay, listen, doctor. What does it say about Howard's personality that he was so accurate with his predictions? Is that a result of him being so healthy?
Yeah, it means I'm observant.
Quite honestly, it's a result of so much therapy. You just become
And
very
that's
aware.
what I told you. He lies on these tests because he's learned he's very manipulative. And this is something you don't pick up
so
on.
freaky.
No, you are
What's wrong with you saying
manipulative.
such a terrible thing about me?
You don't know this about yourself.
Listen to me. I didn't
Yeah,
manipulate
really. Look what you do to
The
people.
woman gave me true, false questions. I answered them as honestly as I
As
could.
honestly as you know what result you want to get.
And why didn't you do that?
Because I was honest.
Well, so was I.
No, you weren't.
Oh, my God. You need so much help.
I know you.
I love you.
know you
I'm
better
begging
than,
you to get help.
I know you better than you know yourself.
Would you go
I know
back
you
into therapy
better,
for me?
Certainly than I know.
Will you go back into therapy for me?
No.
You will not.
I am going to stick
As a result,
to my guns.
as a result of what the doctor said today, you will not go to therapy.
I told you if I was the worst.
All right, well, you were pretty damn close. You were up there with Benjy and Ronnie. That's not good. Think about that.
Look, again, I will say we're all in pretty bad shape.
Not me. Doctor
You,
thinks I'm the
again,
ideal man.
Again,
Tell him,
3 days a week it takes you to be in bad shape.
Sounds like you think you know more than the doctor. Honestly,
no,
listening to you carry on.
I am talking about you. I know
Can you accept that she has expertise? Can you accept that she?
I do accept that
Do you
she
accept
has
that she has something
expertise.
you don't?
And the doctor will tell you, there are people like you who are so good, they even fool psychiatrists.
Can you accept that she knows more than you?
Can you confirm what I'm just saying? That there are people who can fool psychiatrists?
There are people
Can
who can.
you?
There's one.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing in
right
therapy.
there.
Fooling a
But
psychiatrist.
but I don't think I can be fooled.
I believe that you have just met
The person who can fool me?
Can you accept?
No, I can't accept
Can
anything.
you? I'm asking you a question.
I can't accept anything from
Not
you
from
right
me.
because I'm sick of you lying on these
Can
tests.
you accept that the doctor is a bigger expert than you and has more training and has something that you don't?
Absolutely, she knows what she's doing, except in a patient like you.
Can you accept?
Except in a
can
patient
you,
like you.
Can you accept
I accept
that?
what she says
I'm going to
about
ask you a
me,
yes or no
but
question.
I do not accept what she says about
Can you accept that the doctor is an expert and knows more than you?
Yes, about me, not
okay.
you.
All right. Okay. Now you see what I'm saying?
Because you are manipulative, is what she's saying.
Right. Okay. Who's paranoid?
You are an expert at it.
You didn't
You're
do well.
the best.
The test was
You're
very bad.
the best.
Go talk to Ronnie. He's more your ally.
You're the best. I know it about you, and you know exactly what I'm talking about, mister.
You knew more than the doctor. I heard you arguing with
You know
her.
exactly what I'm talking about.
Debbie spent all her life studying this stuff, and right away you step in and know.
You are the master. You could
Thank
be
you.
one of those guys who takes on other people's identities.
Like
That's
Hannibal
how
Lecter.
good you are.
Okay. So I'm nuts. All right.
You're. I didn't say you were nuts.
No.
I said you were a master manipulator.
Robin is jealous.
You're almost
She's yelling at us, screaming. What is she counting on? She's jealous of Howard. And my son was taught to be normal. Listen.
Of course he's normal.
I told my son to think of others. And I'm a giver, and my son is a giver.
Oh, I wish we had tested your mom.
Oh, that's for another show.
Hello.
Everybody have a good break?
Yeah. Yes.
What'd you do, Gary?
Mostly hung around my neighborhood, hung around my house, went to a couple of concerts and barbecues, and then I went off on the book tour. The paperback came out last week, so I did D.C. on Thursday night, Dallas on Friday night, and Chicago on Saturday.
How'd it go?
Really good. Went really good. And then I'm on Conan this Thursday night. Conan O'Brien, in case you don't know what Conan means. Told my kid, he goes, Conan who? And then I'm doing a signing in Pittsburgh on Saturday, but I really was already on my way there before I had the signing to see the Mets game and then the Huey Lewis concert that follows.
Are you more excited about the Mets and Pirates or the Huey Lewis concert?
I think I'm excited about the Huey Lewis concert.
So you're going out to L.A. for Conan and then coming back to Pittsburgh?
Yes.
So you're all over the place, but this tour is much more truncated.
Then it's done. That's it. That's the end of the tour. Like I said, I was going to Pittsburgh anyway next weekend.
All right. Well, that's cool.
How about you? What'd you do?
Nothing. A few of us went to the Met game last week.
Oh, yeah, I saw some pictures.
Yeah.
Your nose is really red, JD.
I know. I see it in the mirror. Don't worry. It's going away.
Well, we had like sunscreen and hats and
Go ahead.
Do you burn easy, JD? Are you like one of those guys?
I guess I didn't feel it burning. If I would have felt it burning, I would have used something, but, whatever. Who cares?
Whatever. What about in Florida?
I felt bad for John watching the Pirates
blow a huge 7-0 lead.
You didn't feel bad at all. You were all enjoying it as I suffered.
Yes, I did. Hey, Justin Turner wasn't doing very well for my fantasy team.
Look at us all here bragging about our sub 500 teams.
Exactly. He's no Neil Walker. But do you, when you're in Florida, do you like put on lotion or anything? Because you do burn easily.
I would have if we did something, outdoorsy.
Are you one of those guys? Like, I had a friend who used to wear like long shorts and high black socks and a hat. He had to wear like a big like that hat that the Chinese people wear. Like, do you burn really easy?
No, I mean, I guess, but no, I'll wear lotion.
You know, it's weird. The Chinese people don't even burn usually.
Then why do they wear the hat?
I don't know. Maybe
that's maybe why.
Maybe that protected them all these years.
Was it your idea to have the alligator tail? Everybody was really surprised by that.
Yes, it was in the appetizer section, and we were at a place called Gators or something. And I was like, yeah, we'll try the gator tail.
I had those in New Orleans. They deep fry that shit. You don't even know what's in it. It may not even be alligator.
It was very tough. Very tough.
New Orleans, they do rattlesnake also. Did you ever have that?
No, I haven't gone that crazy.
I had the turtle soup. That's it.
So it's fried anything, basically? Because it was fried, you were willing to eat it?
No, it was I was just trying alligator tail. What the hell?
I think I know what John's getting at. It doesn't sound like you to be so ambitious or curious about stuff.
Well, sometimes I am. I was feeling, sometimes I feel froggy,
Well, what else did you eat down there?
Well, I ate regular food,
What?
Went to Sonny's, baby back ribs, and pulled pork, and,
Did you have a good time seeing your mom?
Yes, of course.
And it was Lisa also said that you reached the 100,000 follower mark on Twitter.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How meaningful was that to you? And don't lie.
Don't lie.
Yes. How meaningful was it for you to reach 100,000 followers on Twitter?
Well, as in all things, I like to, be, I guess, successful or, just be good at something. And, knowing that 100,000 people are still somewhat interested in, what I have to say and whatnot, it's cool in a way.
What other milestones do you think he's got right now going for him? That's a big milestone for him. It's that and then waiting to turn 40. You know what I mean?
Well, I know what this means to JD. I think as important as he just tried to say it was, it's really important.
Well, who has more followers, you or Ronnie?
Me.
He does.
Oh, okay. He passed you then. Well, no, you didn't. That's right. You started after him.
Yeah, I started in
How many do you have?
99,850.
Oh, so I see.
I'm closing in.
He's closing in. Is that going to be a bummer if he passes you?
No, it's not. It's not necessarily a bummer in that sense. I'm a little jealous of how popular he is, in such a fast amount of time.
Well, how long,
at least
how
on
long,
there.
How long have you been on Twitter?
I've been on a year almost.
Oh, okay.
And I just got the 100,000. He's been on,
February 11th.
Yeah, February. And, he's not only is he verified, he's almost up to 100,000.
Did you ever figure that Twitter was going to take such an important become such an important part of your life?
No. Absolutely.
Do you know that Ronnie didn't have an email address till recently?
Yeah.
I'm serious. I said to him, Ronnie, I tried to email you, I don't have your address. He goes, I don't have one of those fucking things. Maybe 8 months ago?
I had one and then I didn't have one.
Right. But I mean, I think at Christmas I tried to send Ronnie an email.
Well, I got it right after Christmas. I got the new one.
So a guy without an email now has an email address and now is a superstar on Twitter.
Yeah. What kind of difference has Twitter made in your life? Well, the sitcom thing that I'm being offered kind of, I got off, the guy contacted me through Twitter. So that's worth it in itself right there. Mm-hmm. And, Hot Chick of the Week is fun until I get scammed, Are you upset about the scamming? I was a little upset at first because, you know what? Because, I'm just trying to, have fun with it. And then always got an idiot that has to try and screw with you.
Are we going to run into any wiener-like scandals with you?
No. See, that was another thing, because he put up all these things that I tweeted to this girl, supposedly, who was him. But he was trying to make it like I was doing something inappropriate, and it wasn't. I was just asking questions, if the girl was willing to do it, whether she's willing to put up cool pictures, and that was it. But he was making it, trying to sound like I was doing something like he was doing.
What makes a girl ever answered questions and you said, you know what? I don't like the way she's answering these. She's not going to be a hot girl of the week.
Not really, because pretty much every girl I've put up has been really good. They've been really cool.
Well, you say you,
except for Captain Jenks.
Well, you say you're posting cool pictures. What exactly makes a cool picture so girls can know what to send?
Here's the deal: what the fans, the followers, whatever, the haters, the assholes, whatever you want to call them, they're always looking for naked. They're looking for some kind of nudity. They're looking for topless. You know, they're always like, like the girl who's up now, Christy. She puts up a lot of pictures that she's not nude, but they're very sexy pictures. And like they'll go, oh, she's a bore, she's a bummer, she's this, she's that, because she's not putting up, tell her to put up topless, and they spell it out in capital letters, So,
Would you say the pictures that Howard tweets of Beth qualify as cool pictures? Like, could she be hot chick of the week?
She could be hot chick of the week, but she's not putting nudes up. She's putting cool pictures up. Well, actually, Howard's putting them up, like the picture of the belly button thing. I thought that was really cool because when I first looked at it, I go, "Whoa, that's almost like an artsy type thing,"
And so, this do you expect to get more submissions now for Hot Chick of the Week? Is it going to become?
I don't believe anybody now. That's the whole problem.
Well,
guys have been sending me stuff now right after Jenks, and they're going, oh, you got to check this girl out, you got to check that girl out, and now I don't know who's real and who's not real.
Well, how do you check them out now?
Fuck.
Well, basically. No, Benji, I don't have to fuck him. Stop this. Don't make up shit, okay?
I was just making it up. Ronnie's not really
got AIDS.
Yeah,
herpes.
I would scan through a lot of the girls that were on Twitter, and I would see, like I said on the air before, was like I look for girls with the least amount of followers that are good looking.
So you're looking for regular girls. You're not looking for girls who are already sort of established.
Well, I'm not looking for, like the porn, like all the porn chicks mostly. They all have a lot of followers because a lot of guys know who they are from their movies, stuff like that. A lot of the girls that I put up, like what's the first one, Vixen, sexy Vixen, okay, who is now XX Brittany. Vixen Brittany.
Well, she changed her name?
Yeah, she had to because they shut her account down.
Why?
I don't know. Somebody was screwing with it, and she had to shut it down. She lost a lot of her followers. She had like over 10,000. And that was another one because when I found her on there, she had like 206 or 300 followers. By the time I was done with her, she had over 10,000. And she put up a lot of nude pictures. Lots. But she's a stripper, and she says she's a stripper.
So I heard like one of your hot girls of the week is like a former Maxim hometown hottie.
Is that Valley Girl?
I don't know.
Valley Girl is from New Hampshire, I think, and she's smoking hot, really smoking hot.
But she was sort of established before. Are you looking for girls?
No, she wasn't really. No, she did.
Well, she was a Maxim hometown hottie,
yeah, but she didn't have a lot of followers on Twitter. See, that's what I'm looking for.
Is that how you're nobody without Twitter followers?
Well, according to them, because a lot of them send me like I want to be because they want followers. Because they can promote their websites and all this other stuff. So.
What number is that's a lot of followers for like a girl, for a regular girl?
Usually, if it's over 1,500, I won't even bother.
So this seems like, Ronnie, it's an America's Got Talent kind of thing. Like, you're not looking for anybody who's established or out there. You're trying to find that diamond in the rough and then bring them out to everybody who follows you on Twitter.
Yeah, kind of. It's fun. It's fun.
I can't wait till the first show of any kind where they go. And here she is. She's one of Ronnie Mund's Girls of the Week. Let's hear it for Brittany.
Could happen.
Well, there's this one. Which one was it? Let's see. Real smoking hot girl.
Not Vixen?
No, Vixen was the first one.
You've been doing it for 8 weeks. You don't remember all of them?
Is it 8 weeks?
Wait, wasn't the Valley one the smoking
hot? Yeah, no, it's more
one?
than 8 weeks. I think it's more than 8 weeks. The Brett Rossi.
Oh, yeah,
that
smoking
chick,
hot.
She's smoking hot. Did you see her?
Yeah.
You're full of shit.
No, she's smoking hot.
She is. She's very hot. Very hot.
Okay.
And Chris, the one that's up now is hot, but I think she has for reasons that I know why, she has a hard time putting up, topless and shit.
If she put up the topless,
no, because of what she does for a living.
Was she gonna do it between classes?
No.
If she put up the topless picture, would that make her smoking hot like the others, or is that what?
Well, I think she's smoking hot anyway.
Okay.
I mean, the pictures she puts up are real sexy and they're hot. But people get upset. JD will tell you if they don't put up nudes, they get all bent. They want to see more. Now,
Ronnie, what were you telling me during the break? I wanted to get back to it about your followers.
Oh, it jumped about 50 since we've been talking about it. So what?
So I got 103 to go to 100,000.
And are you going to do anything special if you hit the 100,000? When you hit the 100,000, I should say.
No, not really.
Just another day.
Another day in the office.
Are you surprised, Gary, at how much this means to Ronnie? I mean, we've talked about it to death with JD, but Ronnie, I would say it almost means more to Ronnie than it does to JD.
I'm surprised how much it means to him in terms because it meant nothing to him not that long ago. Like probably 8 months ago, he would have gone, Twitter, that's for fucking losers. And now he's like killing on it. And so, yeah, it means a lot to him. I am surprised a little bit.
What you'll see on Howard TV that you can't see here now, obviously, is that Ronnie's got his phone in his hand. And as we're having this conversation, he's looking down at the phone.
Twitter, that's all. You know,
The glare, the screen.
Yeah, picture had big like limo wreck today.
43, Gary, because mine says 103.
Now, I got to tell you, I don't know. I think I'm at like 143,000. Should I be worried? Is Ronnie breathing down my neck?
No, but JD is.
Well, no, you'll pass me very soon.
Ronnie, hold on. Ronnie Mund has 100,090 followers.
Yeah.
Benjy Bronk.
Hey, isn't it time we finally tell Ryan that we created Twitter?
Hey, what's up? This is Jason, and on Tuesday's wrap-up show, Benjy Bronk was MIA. He was at the hospital getting his ankle checked out. He had gotten into a scuffle with a television reporter or somebody that he was harassing out on the street, and we were debating how hurt he could possibly have been since he was on the show all morning, and whether or not he actually deserved the beatdown that he got. I thought he did.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the wrap-up show. I'm John Hine, joined as always by Gary Delabate.
Hello, hello.
And I don't see Benjy Bronk to your right, Gary.
Well, we usually don't when the show starts. Sometimes he moseys on down. But, yeah, he's not in that much pain. I was talking to him a lot about what happened during breaks. And he's not only physically hurting, but he's mentally upset that somebody would do that to him on purpose. Mm-hmm. And his feeling is, I was being a dick, but I don't deserve to have this happen to me.
Do you agree with that?
I sort of do. Standing in front, I don't think that because a guy jumps in front of a camera, it's not like he broke the law.
Well, let me put you in the producer. You're producing that.
Oh, I'd be pissed as shit.
Segment. And this guy who you don't know from Adam jumps in front, to mess around. Your instinct isn't going to get him out of the way?
I'd be pissed as shit, but I wouldn't. I might even try to push him out of the way, like say, hey, come with me or something like that. But I don't think I'd whip a chain at his ankles.
Well, do we know that that's what happened?
I don't know what happened.
Do you think that someone whipped a bike chain at Benjy's ankles?
That's what he's telling me.
That's not what I asked you. Do you think that's the case?
Well, then how did his ankle get that way?
Well, I heard, and Jason, maybe you want to explain this. I heard a theory that he fell down and maybe got pushed towards that, and a piece of metal hit your ankle and it would bruise that way.
I'm laughing at we knew someone a long time ago who used to sneak into concerts pretending to be handicapped. In a wheelchair because he used to record the concerts, and then he got in a car accident. He was really handicapped. I'm thinking of all the times Benjy's thrown himself on the ground, pretending to get hurt, like when he did it with Soupy Sales, and then he got thrown on the ground and I was really hurt.
Well, I think Benjy is also upset at the fact that Robin is very skeptical and thinks he's milking this injury.
Yeah, he said Robin thinks I'm faking it. And I said, she didn't say you're faking it. She said you're milking it, meaning she could see it's bad. Again, first of all, so it's the morning starts. I'm explaining to Howard that I get a call from Benjy at 9 o'clock last night, right? So it's me, John Hine, and JD, and we're talking to Howard. The door flies open, and Benjy's on like this really old school crutches, wooden crutches.
Yes.
Usually they're metal now and everything like that. And I've talked on the air before. We have what's called the floating floor. So Benjy's clumping around, and you could feel the whole floor vibrate.
It was reverberating.
Then JD writes me a note, and as he's writing it, I said, I know what you're writing, because Benjy is panting and sweating profusely.
Sweating to death. And we sort of knew what happened, but we didn't know what happened.
But if you didn't know anything, you'd be like, but this is what Benjy does to himself, and I feel bad for him. If I didn't tell that story, because Benjy called me the night before, the doors would fly open. You go, what the fuck is Benjy up to today?
Right? It's a bit, and you know what? That's where Benjy sort of cries wolf. He can't complain if someone thinks that that's not the case, because he has done that before. He's made his bed in that situation.
He called me last night. He was very serious. He's like, listen, I think I'm going to go to the hospital. And when he said he didn't go to the hospital, I was disappointed in him. He's like, I don't want to spend 5 hours sitting around in a hospital. I was like, well, then you can't complain about the pain.
What did you want to say, JD?
I felt so bad, like laughing at him this morning, but just Ronnie opened up the door and Benjy was clumping in just slowly, like he could barely move, and it was just so funny.
And you know what? Robin may be a little right, because I've seen people on crutches. And, you know, your bad legs off the ground, you can move. Benjy was moving like an old lady in a movie.
But the other question is, if your ankle is that hurt, why aren't you at the emergency room? Why don't you have somebody look at it? Is it because, why did he come in this morning?
I sort of get what he was going for. I wouldn't have done it. He didn't want to. He knew he was going to sit in the hospital for 5 hours last night. They probably would X-ray it. He didn't feel like dealing with that, and he figured if he got on the air, someone would get him a better doctor, and that's what someone did.
Well, that might be true, but I mean, there was no way Benjy was going to miss his moment in the sun today.
Yes. Oh, is that
there was just no way that was going to happen. I think he could be in a wheelchair today, and an eyeball falling out, and there was no way he was going to miss this. Not in a million years. And he got a good doctor out of it.
Yeah, after you saw he got that cable network, he got big coverage on this thing.
Yeah.
He had to show up. He had to.
Right.
But he, in spite of his health, I mean, who knows what's wrong with that ankle now?
But, listen, because I think, I'm fat, I'm out of shape, so I'm going to put myself on the same level as Benjy. I was on crutches a few years ago, and they're not that big. I couldn't put my foot on the ground. Like, Benjy seems to not want to put his foot on the ground. And it's not pleasurable. It's not fun, but it wasn't like the hard work. Like, Benjy, you thought he came out of the war this morning. It was ridiculous. He hurt his ankle, and it somehow affected his entire body.
Benjy was acting like he was on the kind of... You ever see in movies where, like, POWs get out and they make their own crutches? That's like he was moving like he had made his own crutches.
Hey, he almost did. He got him at midnight rather than getting him from a doctor.
But I got him at midnight one time when I hurt my... listen, sometimes you hurt yourself and not everything's open. You go to CVS and they have these really cheap, crappy crutches there. But it's the way he's using them. He's putting all his body weight on both crutches and then propelling himself forward. He's like retarded.
Manny in Pennsylvania, welcome to the Wrap-Up Show.
Hey, guys. Good morning.
Good morning.
For all the stupid shit that Benjy does, eventually shit like this catches up with you in life. You do enough dumb shit, you're going to get slapped in the mouth.
I agree.
I guess, but do you think that like Stuttering John, we used to send him out all the time to ask dumb questions? Do you think he deserves to be hit for that?
No, I don't think anybody deserves to have their person physically harmed in any way, but, people get annoyed when it comes to, things of this nature a lot of times.
I have a comment about this because I don't know how physical it got. I mean, I know what the end result of Benjy is, but I don't know what the actual...
John's saying we don't even know that.
Right. I don't know what the actual fight was, but this didn't happen at the press conference. This happened when a woman was doing a stand-up report on the street. Now, I'm just going to put myself in the position of her producer. Now, if you watch the tape, Benjy gets in her space. I mean, he steps right in front of her and gets in front of the camera. If I'm her producer, I'm freaking the fuck out that there's a maniac on the street in New York is walking up to my reporter and I'm pushing him out of the way. Hands down.
I think there's a difference between John standing up at the press conference and asking his questions versus what Jason's talking about.
But I guess in my mind, I'm saying, I would push a guy out of the way, too. I would move him out of the way.
Physically move him out of the way.
The way I'm hearing it is a guy came and whipped a bike chain around his ankles.
Well, and then, so I was in the hall when Robin was looking at his ankle, and she's like, oh, Kerry's story makes so much more sense now. Kerry called in earlier and said the guy didn't hold Benjy down and whip him with the chain that he had a chain on, and then they were tussling and the chain was just getting whipped around on its own. And yeah, because his ankle looks like something definitely hit up it and bruised it, but it doesn't look like someone held him down and beat him
he was making it sound like somebody whipped a chain at him. I got it.
Well, that's what he said. I don't know who has the real story. All I'm saying is the guy on the phone is right. You walk up to a girl doing her job on the street, and which I think is hilarious, by the way. I'm not telling them to not do that.
Do you want him to stop?
No, not at all. But listen, if I was on the other side of that and someone got too close to my reporter, I'd protect her.
My phone started blowing up yesterday. JD called me first, and then Ross called me, and everyone's like, "Did you see Benjy? Did you see Benjy?" So I happened to go upstairs, and I turned on my TV, and it just happened to be on Fox, and it was TiVo. It was doing it. So I saw Benjy walk in front of the camera. So I hit the record button. My family, we watched it 5 times last night. It's the funniest fucking
it's hilarious.
thing.
Now, see, I don't like a few years ago, Sal and Richard stood 10 feet behind a reporter and started to pretend to make out or really made out on camera, and they got physical with them. And I thought that was bullshit because they weren't anywhere close to this woman or man or whoever. But he was standing right next to her. I don't know.
So if Sal and Richard were making out in front of the reporter, then that would make it okay.
I think as soon as you invade someone's space where somebody could freak out that we don't know who you are and you could be hurting one of our employees, then I think you have to expect to get physical.
Let's talk legally. Say a guy came out and he tackled Benjy. if it ever went. And in other words, what is Benji's transgression? What did he do? You say he stood in front of a camera, he looked menacing. Like, what would you say?
I have no idea what the law is. I just think that if Benji's going to get in someone's physical space like that, he has to expect confrontations like that.
You're saying expect it, but do you think legally?
I don't know. I don't honestly. Defense lawyers with all their bullshit. I don't know how those cops got off for rape. I don't know anything about
because they didn't rape.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
they were acquitted.
They were acquitted. That is true. They were acquitted, even though the jury said it made them sick to acquit them.
I mean, I guess he's approaching in a non-threatening manner. You know, you could go down that road, but
what is there a law against that?
I don't know what the law is, but
because if there is, I've been threatened in a I've been a person not threatening manner every day I lived in Manhattan.
Yeah.
If Howard was doing something on the street and a complete stranger got close to him, like to the point where you wanted to,
I have done it.
Right? Okay. Now, I don't know what your legal rights are to do that, but you do it because you're protecting your boss.
Someone who looks like Benji starts walking over.
And
what do you do?
I get in between them.
Yeah.
So listen. I don't know what happened. I don't know if the guy carried it on too long or if Benji fought back. But the initial contact, whatever it is, I understand it.
Alex in Portland, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey guys, I just wanted to say that Benji's antics at the Wiener press conference were hilarious. Just wanted to give my opinion because that guy called in earlier and said he didn't like Benji, and I think Benji's funny.
Well, I think that caller wasn't going to like Benji no matter what he did earlier in the show, but I don't think any of us are questioning how funny Benji was.
Hilarious.
And
Benji, like a lot of times, it's just like, oh, Benji, what are you doing? But Benji, probably of anybody on this show except for Howard, makes me laugh harder when he hits it out of the park. He always makes me laugh.
Did you think that when he was explaining what happened today, regretted doing what he did? Like he'll say, I know it was uncomfortable, I felt kind of weird doing it, but he feels almost compelled to do it anyway. Did you notice that, like sort of a contradiction in
well, which part, the Wiener part or getting in front of the camera one part?
Both, actually. Like even standing up at the press conference, like he sounds like, something inside him says, I really shouldn't be asking these questions, but he can't help himself almost. I think that's what he was saying. I mean, you've been in that situation before, Gary, earlier in your days in the show where you had asked those questions, and were you conflicted at all, or was it easy for you to do?
Totally conflicted. I hated it. I hated it. I got a knot in my stomach, and they were so uncomfortable, and I just didn't like doing it. And luckily, Howard took me off that pretty quickly because he realized I can't be fucking with guests and then trying to book the same guests.
Now, was Benji distracting at all during the show today in the studio?
No more than usual.
I mean, no, he always sweats in the studio.
Right.
Well, there's sweating, and then there's, when he got up to go to the bathroom that one time, I mean.
There was one time, I wasn't in the studio when he walked in first thing, so I didn't feel it. So Guy, I guess, was used to it by the 9 o'clock hour. But during that break, Benji started to go to the bathroom, and I couldn't believe how much the floor was shaking. It was ridiculous. I'm like, are you hearing this?
I thought somebody turned on the Civian at full tilt.
Boom. Boom.
Now, Benji got the big laughs at the press conference. He did a great job. But later in the show, and I'm sure he's upset he's not here because we're talking about him so much, but later in the show, it came up how his ex-girlfriend came over to help sort of nurse him and take care of him. And Howard went on about a 10-minute rant about how non-threatening and why would anyone do that. And, he made the joke that he made it again, and then it just kept going. And Benji took it well, but I know he had to be seething inside.
Well, here's the thing that makes it, I feel a little sad about Benji. Like, she's in another relationship and everything. If she didn't come over, who would have?
I'm sure. Well, he said Marianne was on her way over. He could always call Ivy Supersonic, did with that girl he was dating a few months ago, the psychologist. No, I'm not going to feel bad for Benji being lonely, but I will say that I think Howard's right. I mean, my wife, let's put it this way. My wife has a male friend who, I don't know if he's gay or straight or not, but I have no problem leaving her alone with him. Now, I mean, I just don't. I just look at this guy and go, listen, if something's going to happen with you two, then I guess, what am I going to do about it? So I know exactly what Howard's talking about. When you see a guy as a non-threat, it's cool when you're the guy looking that way. And then when you're the non-threat, you're like, fuck you.
So you think Benji was insulted by that?
No, I would think her... yeah. I mean, if I was Benji, I'd be insulted.
Do you think the handful of times that the boyfriend met Benji, he was sweating profusely? And that's what makes him seem
that's what I said to the news. Like, she dated Benji, so who knows what this guy's deal is? You know what I mean? Like, her track record is, they crazy.
I don't know what her track record is.
Her track record that we know.
But I know person. I always used to say that Benji's ex-girlfriend I loved, super smart, really pretty. And like I used to say this about John, the only odd thing about it was she was with Benji.
On Wednesday's wrap-up show, Scott DePace came by to talk about Howard's feelings about Anthony Weiner and how he thinks Weiner could recover from this. Well, Scott thinks it's a matter of Weiner being a Democrat, not a Republican, that there's a double standard, which of course infuriated Gary and everybody else in the room. And whenever DePace comes on, you know there's going to be an argument, which is great. Here we go. Howard started the show talking about Anthony Weiner, saying that he thinks he can weather the storm. And I don't know if he was excusing the behavior, but he was saying you got to give, if you're honest, and Anthony Weiner's not doing anything that other guys don't do. He just got caught, basically. And I know Scott DePace took issue, and you even said, Scott, that like there's a double standard with Republicans. I didn't really understand your argument when you went in there.
There simply is. Recently, if you go through a lot of cases, there's a lot of Democrats who seem to get away with this stuff, and with Republicans, the problem.
But when you say get away, are they getting away with it?
Rangel did something.
Hold on, but are they getting away with it with the voters, or are they getting away with it just in Congress? In other words, have people done stuff and then been reelected?
With the media and the voters. Yeah, Rangel just got reelected. So,
but that's the vote. That's up to the voters then.
Yeah, no, I understand. It's just I believe there is a double standard. But more than that, the way that Howard was able to just excuse it, I just find it crazy.
He didn't excuse it. He said it's terrible behavior. But
I guarantee he would vote for him.
What's that?
Howard would vote for him.
Oh, no, he said he would.
Well, that's excusing it. I just think that a guy that lies, once you lie, you're not any good for public office anymore.
How many public officials do you feel haven't done something corruptible in the course of their lives? Do you really believe that a lot of people in office...
You're mistaking doing something corruptible from lying about it afterwards.
Okay.
That is the line that I draw.
Then let me rephrase the question. How many public officials do you think haven't lied that are in office right now?
Well, if you're talking about, I don't know. I can't name any that have lied and say I did not do something, and then it comes out that they did, except Weiner.
Listen, I will tell you now that every president we've ever had in the history of the country has probably lied to the country at one point.
You know what? I don't believe that.
You don't?
No, I don't. And I also
you don't think Bush never lied in 8 years?
His example about Bush lying about weapons of mass destruction, that is just crazy.
But even take that away, you don't think Bush has ever lied? Or any president. I would say Obama's probably lied at some point.
It depends about what you're lying about and how you're doing it. If it's simply you're trying to shape an argument, that's a little different than what Clinton did, where he lied on the witness stand. That was my big problem with Clinton. Not that he got the blowjob, I could care less. But he lied on the witness stand to save money out of his pocket.
I don't think that's why he lied on the witness stand at all. I think he lied on the witness stand because he was afraid of his wife.
Oh, that marriage was a sham.
You don't know that.
Oh, that's what a lot of insiders have said.
I really think that he didn't want to deal with having to deal with his wife. And that's why. I think by the way, I think it's the same reason why Weiner lied. I think it's more about the wife finding out and having to admit that than it is about having to admit it to anybody else.
Why do you feel this happens across party lines? Like, why do you dissect it that way?
Well, listen, there's what's her name? Pelosi, when she got into office, she said she was going to change things because there had been 2 or 3 Republican issues that had come up. She was going to drain the swamp, is what she said. And then there were example after example of Democrats getting in trouble, and nothing really happened.
But no Republicans got in trouble at all in that period of time.
Not that I remember. And if they did, yes, one. And he was pulled out. The dude from Alaska, Stevens, who died.
Right, but I'm sure there was. Did you think the Republican guy that was touching shoes in the men's room? Do you think he was? You know what I'm talking about?
No. Wasn't he Stevens also? Wasn't
no.
It was in Midwest. I know you're talking about.
It was a Republican guy. He went into a men's room where it's known for gay activity. He was touching shoes with another guy, which is the way that you say, "Hey, let's get it on."
That. Was that a Republican? And even if it was,
but do you think that was unfair for him to?
Well, he didn't run again, didn't he?
But I'm just saying, like, if he would, do you think he would have been singled out for coming down on him for that?
But well, I don't know. I mean, there's plenty of examples. Barney Frank, what didn't he?
Barney Frank's gay.
Yeah, but he had an affair with a page, like a young boy. I mean, come on.
But Scott, I think you're kidding yourself if you think it doesn't happen across party lines.
It's not that things don't happen across party lines. I've admitted that. I'm saying how they're treated is differently. That's where the difference comes.
Well, I think people are treated better by their parties. I think it goes that runs. I think
in other words, a Democrat could do something and get away with it.
That's not true.
Well,
You could say it and make it up, but you can't really back it up.
It's unbelievable that Rangel's there. How about the dude who died from West Virginia? He was a KKK guy, and somehow he gets in the Democratic Party.
Yeah, but somebody voted him in.
High up
Yeah.
in the KKK.
Yeah, but you can't listen. Yell at the people of wherever
look at
he's
Kennedy,
from.
Ted Kennedy. Come on. At best, he drunk drivingly killed someone. Right?
Totally, I agree with you on that. But you're picking out Democrat examples. If I wanted to research
Republican ones,
I'm sure I could find plenty. I mean.
Right.
You're acting like Republicans never do anything wrong.
I never said that. I said Republicans, when they do something wrong, they're not allowed to, or not, they don't end up staying in office.
That's not true.
Ted Hastert, all he was.
Yeah, but you're citing one example here, one example there. You're not taking the whole thing.
You haven't brought up any.
Isn't it possible that it is? If there's studies done, maybe it is more one-sided than other, that Republicans tend to resign, whether it's right or not.
I don't want to turn this into a political debate show, but what about Iran-Contra, Reagan?
Yes, people were down on that.
Did he lie?
Name?
Did Reagan lie?
No, that's never been proven that he lied.
Well, that's because he got Alzheimer's before the deposition.
That's not true.
It's true. Read
that
it.
Is not true.
It's in what's
that
in
is
his book.
One guy, his son, said it, but his doctors have all said no. That's bullcrap. They didn't get it till '93. That's when he was being deposed. No, that's when he was being deposed. That's Democrats trying to say that Reagan wasn't a good president. He was crazy. But that's what that is.
Wasn't that the son, or no? Maybe that was the other son. Michael Reagan said he didn't recognize him at his high school graduation.
It was in Bob Woodward's book called "The Presidents," where he went to go depose and he couldn't remember.
And I guess
he
the
didn't
doctors
remember.
lied too.
He didn't remember that Alexander Haig was his Secretary of State, but whatever.